Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and sucks on the wound. Oh, whoa. Oh. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. What? I feel so confused, yet so happy right now. Hey guys, Kudere Ghost here, and welcome back to a brand new day. So, it is Saturday. This is the day that Yuri comes over. Yay. I was overly excited about Yuri's upcoming visit that I barely slept last night. I kept telling myself that there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri's clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. I've been trying to send her animated GIFs to lighten the mood. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. I'm now returning home from shopping for some more of the supplies that I forgot to get before. But why didn't I think of just going out with Yuri to get them? Going out with Yuri? I see what you did there. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri's waiting for us there. Oh, she actually is. Okay. Ah, thank goodness. Wow, she's here quite early. I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You could always call or, text. That thing we do now. I checked the phone in my hand. If I had known, I would have ran back as fast as I could. I suppose that's true, but I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decide to ignore it. I reject your reality and substitute it with my own. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything right. I actually made sure to buy some extra little things as well. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. Oh, whoa. Ooh. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so, yeah. That's very considerate of you to do. No, it would have been really embarrassing for my room to be a mess when you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. Ah, well, next time I'll call you over. How about that? Wait, don't look in there. That's my hentai. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. Ah, I mean my vacation. It's a vacation folder. I'm sorry. Crap. Which wrist of her did I see the things on, or is it both? I'm not gonna ask her right now, as that would kill the mood, and I've got to be more careful. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. I'm sorry as well. I should have been more considerate to you. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She places both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if she's trying to keep track of them. She then hides them behind her back when I notice. Must be both then. So, should we get started? Ah, yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? Mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. You know something's gonna happen, okay? Oh wow, that's great. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course, it's gonna be very aromatherapic. Okay, whatever. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will just stop by out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess. Yeah, I'd be in for the cupcakes, man. Don't get me started on cupcakes. The thought of it makes my mouth water. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Ah, intense? Intense and passionate when you find something you like. That's the exact way I would describe her. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I really like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. What's that for? I did some shopping on the way here. Not what you're thinking, okay? Okay, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? It's great and helps you relax, but I've never used one before. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you use, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. Yeah, you just had to throw in romance. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Reminds me of the jasmine rice my mom used to cook me for when I was a kid. Okay. Don't you think that would be the perfect thing for sharing our poems? It sounds great. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would be as eye-catching. It would also be eye-catching to the people passing by the room. It may attract some people to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Just imagine the goofy laugh. That's it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Ku. You can write any words you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Ah, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us got to work. I carefully draw a different word on each paper, doing my best to manage with my bad handwriting. Too bad my only good cursive is swearing. Is this malignancy? Okay, I saw that joke. Alright. It's a joke. Okay, stop. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary knife. What a beautiful looking knife. Ah, well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Here we go. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. I've definitely got to help her. I definitely have to help her. Oh, God. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's interesting. It's an interesting thing to get into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Basically, besides, it looks really... it's a really badass looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? She spins the knife in her hand with utmost expertise. Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Okay. Would you like to hold it? Hell yes, I'd love to hold it. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? This knife is badass. I'd love to keep it. Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point with my index finger. Ow! Ku! Why did you do that? I didn't think it would be that sharp. Yikes, she must be a pro at sharpening these things. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. First-hand experience? Really? Oh no. Blood starts splurting out of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and sucks on the wound. Oh, whoa. Oh. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. What? I feel so confused, yet so happy right now. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Damn it, I shouldn't have done this. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I don't mind. Surely it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, don't you think you're overreacting a little? She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover this for the rest of the afternoon? I don't know, man. Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and bite down on one of her index fingers gently in return. Nom. Cool. Did you really just do that? Maha, now we're even. Yuri looks at me like I did something wrong. Oh yes, yes I did. I knew that would be a bad idea, but I did it anyway. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oils, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Ku. Yuri giggles shyly. I'll take that as a compliment. Yuri calling me weird? That's funny. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I'll need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look at it. It already stopped bleeding. Her saliva must have healing powers. She's a freaking vampire, okay? I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. That knife is awesome. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the words. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Alright guys, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed, please smash that like button. And also, if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button to become a ghost, and I will see you next time. Peace.